One second. Go. Yes, please. I think this subject matter, even if we read one paragraph, it every day the same paragraph also, there is a lot in that. So we have heard, right, the whole thing from Bhajana kriya till Vastu Siddhi. Vastu Siddhi is past prema. One thing we have to understand, it is simple. This is simple. It starts with Bhajana kriya. Bhakti starts with Bhajana kriya. Bhajana kriya is hearing about Bhagavan and calling out to Bhagavan and use this body in the seva of Bhagavan. Use this body in the seva of Bhagavan happens automatically. When the hearing about Bhagavan is done with intent, then calling out to Bhagavan and body using the seva of Bhagavan, they happen automatically. So Bhajana kriya, our Bhajana kriya depends upon our Shravana. So the same Bhajana kriya, that is hearing about Bhagavan, calling out to Bhagavan and seva to Bhagavan. That's basically Bhajana kriya. Whether we are in a beginning stage or in a perfected stage, this is what the gopis also do. They can't hear enough about Krishna. They can't sing enough the glories of Krishna. And they're non-stop 24/7 wanting to do something for Krishna. So he's pleased. It's the same Bhajana kriya from here till there. But how deeper is this Bhajana kriya getting? How focused, how uninterrupted, and how deeper is this Bhajana kriya getting? That's bhakti from beginning till eternal. So in the initial stages, the Bhajana kriya, hearing and chanting or calling out to Bhagavan and seva, they are done out of, it's more like pushing bhakti. You have to, there is no taste there. Doing because doing. Even the doing because of doing, because I have to do it also, may not be done in the beginning. So in this way, it is very much, it is kind of not there or dull or with out of pressure, no taste, all that. But when the Shravanam is the key factor. When our Shravanam is in a way that is propelling us to call out to the Lord, of course the seva will happen. And then that Shravanam will take us through these anarthas and place us in Ruchi. I am not even saying Anartha Nivritti, take one step at a time. Yeah, all these things. All these things, take one step at a time. This, that, all that is for those who are thinking they are doing bhakti, they are trying to. That's different. That's all peripheral bhakti. Peripheral bhakti cannot even take us to the nishta, what to speak of ruchi and all these stages. No, 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 no peripheral bhakti will take us to even nishta. So we are not even talking about peripheral bhakti here. We are simply talking about the central core flow, Mahajanayena Gatasapanta. Only with that, the core flow of bhakti, when we get the drops from the core flow of bhakti, then the rest of the stages past nishta will happen. Yeah. So, on that note, it's the Shravana that brings us through the anarthas and places us in ruchi. Means the bhajana kriya, it will make us the Shravanam, the vani of a realized soul, Gaura Priyajana, will make us just walk through all these obstacles, internal, external, whatever. Actually, there are no obstacles. That also we will hear from the Shravanam. The obstacles that we think are obstacles are our own. We placed those obstacles. They are actually not there. It's like this. There are no obstacles for somebody, for a soul that is deeply yearning to serve the Lord, to have that great attachment to the Nama. The Lord is right here in the Nama. What is the obstacle here for the Jiva, for us to get attached, fondly attached to Bhagavan that is there right here? What obstacles are there? We are sitting and we are chanting, and Bhagavan is right there in the Nama. Why don't I have that fond attachment to the Nama that is right here, so much so that it can take me to Ruchi and Sthayi Bhava? I'm not even saying Ruchi. The same Nama can give Sthayi Bhava. What is it that is stopping? What is it that is stopping me to have that fond attachment to take me to Ruchi and such presence of the Lord, inside out Krishna, that can take me to Sthayi Bhava, having a steady, permanent. Sthayi Bhava is permanent. A permanent ecstatic mellow towards the Lord. And when we say ecstatic mellow towards the Lord, it's not just mental speculation of ecstatic mellow. All those symptoms that were, all the characteristics that were laid out there in Bhava Bhakti, they have to meet. Asha Bandha. Prabhu, can we bring out that shloka, please? Those Sanskrit words are very wonderful. For Bhava Bhakti, Asha Bandha, and is the Sanskrit verse given there for those Bhava Bhakti? Otherwise, maybe I will post it later and explain it. But those, yeah, Prabhu, I'm unable to see.
Yes, Mataji.
Yes.
Namagane Sada Ruchi.
Where is it, Prabhu? That's on. Yeah, that is Namagane Sada Ruchi. That is, and this is some Yeah, Samutkantahaya Sadalala Sapradana. This is the glorification by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. Krishna Kripa Kariben. Yeah, this is by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, but Rupa Goswami has enumerated in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. And it is laid out beautifully, one after the other, one after the other. If do we have the time, if that can be brought, even if it is from Google search, if we see if we can get that out in a minute. Rupa Goswami, um, mm, Rupa Goswami, Bhava, symptoms, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. If we are able to get it in a minute. Yeah. Okay, Prabha, I will. I
Share it,
yeah,
Mataji.
I got it. Yeah, you can share the screen. I got it on the screen, and yes, you may please share it. So there's 9 symptoms. What are these? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the beautiful one. So one is Shantir next. Avyarta kalatvam virakter manashunyata ashabandha samutkanta namagani sadha ruchi. Maybe I should just call. Are you able to do it? Okay, good. Namagani sadha ruchi asaktis tada gunakhyena pritistat vasati sthale. This is nectar. Nectar. What is it that is stopping us from having this divine nectar? See, this is the Sthai Bhava, stage of Bhava. Okay. Right now, we are in anartha nivritti. Then nishta, ruchi, asakti, then Sthai Bhava or rati. So, this is about Sthai Bhava. So, here, Shantir. Okay. Shantir. This is the 9 symptoms. And we don't have the word to word Mataji here, do we?
I can look quickly, Mataji.
Yeah, Deklina. I found it.
This is what it says here, Mataji. Can
And
you
then,
see?
yeah, we will need it. This Sanskrit words are needed. ठीक है. This is good enough. Yeah. Shantir, perseverance. We will go with that one. Yeah, avyartha kalatvam, viraktir, manashunyata, ashabandha, samutkantha. Samutkantha is good. Intense eagerness, achievement. Okay. Ashabandha. Yeah. Namagani sadaruchi. Okay. Ashaktistat gunakena. Okay. Pritistat vasatistale. Okay, Mataji, we can go to the regular. The shloka. Yes, please. Thank you. So, perseverance. Shantir. Perseverance. Avyartra kalatvam. Yeah. Viraktir. Manya shunyata. Asha banda samutkanta nama gani sadaruchi. Asaktistada gunakena pritistat vasatistale. Ah. So these are the symptoms. These are very natural. This is what a Bhava Bhakta would have natural, like a devotee in the stage of anartha nivritti who still has the anger, though one is chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Though the chanting is going on, how natural is for that devotee who is not purified yet? How natural for that devotee the anger is. And when that devotee is angry, how natural all the symptoms of anger would come from the devotee. Yeah, the harshness. The harshness and the intensity of the words and the resentment, the hatred, all this, they just naturally come out of that, the devotee that is not purified yet. So, how natural it is for the symptoms and the signs of the anger to be present in that stage of anartha nivritti. In the same way, it is this natural for these pure-hearted devotees to have these symptoms of bhava in them. What are those? Shantir, perseverance. Perseverance is that's unstoppable. They are unstoppable. They just want to see that Krishna is happy. They just want to see that by this time Guru's instruction has fructified to bhava. And by this time the Sakhir Anugatya Seva is already happening inside. Avyartha kalatvam viraktir mana shunyata. The Seva, yeah, let's put it this way. Let's take from where we are. So we are now in anartha nivritti stage. And we see that we have obstacles to get to this great attachment to the Lord. And great attachment to the Lord in the Nama that is right here. What obstacles are there for us? Oh yeah, my health is like this. Oh yeah, my family is like this. My spouse is like this, my children is like this, my job is like this, my mortgage is like this, my house is like this, the people around are like this. This and that and this and that and this and that and this and that. Yeah. This and that. These are the obstacles that are there between the Bhakta and the Bhagavan in the Nama. This and that. This and that. If one sees them as mountains, all in all, and gets stuck there, then that is just doing something and calling it as bhakti. But what should happen within us? If the acharyas are saying, you can attain Krishna in this very lifetime, it means you can attain Sthayi Bhava in this very lifetime. It means you can enter into Sakira Anugatya Seva and into the Sthayi Bhava while you are in this mortal frame. Our acharyas are saying this. And this is what our Gaura Priyajanas are giving. So it's not that we are coming up with an imagine and speculation and we are being, oh yes, pumped up and I think I will do this. No. We are not talking about that. We are simply hearing what the Mahajanas are saying, our Acharyas are saying, and what they are giving us. They are saying that you can attain Krishna in this lifetime while you are in this mortal frame. It means you can come to this Sthayi Bhava. That means you can come from the Anartha Nivritti to Ruchi, passing the transient stage of Nishta. Ruchi, Asakti, and this is Sthayi Bhava. That's what the Acharyas are giving. That is what Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu is saying, Rupa Goswami is saying. And that's what Srila Prabhupada means, surrender unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is what it means, surrender unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So what is it stopping? For me to attain that Bhagavan in the Nama. So all this and that and this and that and this and that. They look very real, they look very big because we don't see Krishna. That's why they look very real and big. Like mountains, and we cannot pass them. Because we don't see Krishna. We are not attached to Krishna. We are not attached to the vani of mahat bhaktas. We are not attached to the Gaurapriya Jana vani. If we are attached to the vani of Gaurapriya Jana, who are giving us Gauranga, that single most attachment can make these mountains powder these mountains of obstacles and take us straight from this anartha nivritti to ruchi to bhava. For that, we hear that Shravanam is the key. Some disturbance is coming. Please, can that be noted? Yeah. So we hear that the Shravanam is the key. Yeah. I'm trying to. Yeah, muted. Yeah. Shravanam is the key. And this faith in this Shravanam. That is all. What will the Shravanam do? It does Atma Kramdana from within. It will make us yearn for Krishna, attachment to the Lord. Primarily attachment to the Lord in the Nama, Bhagavan present right here. That is Atma Kramdana. When that is happening from the core of our heart, only when that happens from within, from the core of the heart, that Arthanadam, Atma Kramdana, that will break all this and that and this and that and this and that, and take us to the lotus feet of Sri Harinam Prabhu, giving great attachment to that. Bhakti yoga, dhana, bhakti yoga, Krishna nama smarana krandana. This is Bhakti Yoga. Krishna Nama Smarana Krandana. Krandana. Krandana means that cry that comes from the heart. Yes, Krishna, please, attachment to you. That's all is needed. When that is happening inside, from in the heart, that prayer, that Krandana, then all these mountain-like things. My health is like this, my wife is like this, my husband is like this, my children is like this, my job is like this, my people are like this and that, and this and that. They all break. The ahamkara breaks. The ahamkara breaks. And the intelligence, tesham satatayuktanam, bhajatam pritipurvakam, dadami buddhi yogam tam. Bhagavan is saying, I will give you the intelligence. So the intelligence will be given. The ahamkara will break. The intelligence will be given. And the mind, by this time, when the ahamkara is breaking, and that is ahamkara becomes as great attachment for Guru and Krishna, mamata for Guru. Because it is this Gaurapriya Janavani that is picking up from this dark well and pulling us out and placing us at the lotus feet of Krishna. Why wouldn't we have mamata for this Gaurapriya Jana? If they are doing all this, why wouldn't we? We will naturally have it. If our heart is not hard, if we have gratitude, if we understand what is happening to us, within us, then that mamata will naturally come. Oh my goodness. What is this happening to me? So when we realize that, the ahankara will very wonderfully melt away and is replaced by mamata to Gaura Priyajana. Then dadami buddhi yogantam happens. So when these two things are happening, what is happening to the mind? By this time, mind is strongly attached to the Krishna and Nama. This is what happens, and this is what should happen for us to be pulled out of this anartha nivritti and then placed at ruchi, and beyond that to the stage of sthayi bhava. So what happens in this sthayi bhava? So Shantir, perseverance. Is that a word at all here? The perseverance. By the time that Atma Krandana comes, then perseverance is not a big deal. Atma Krandana means perseverance, that is zillion times. Ahaitaki apratihata yenatma suprasidati. That is Atma Krandana. What to speak of just perseverance? Okay, in the initial stages, perseverance is this. I don't know what is happening outside. I don't know what will happen. I don't know what is possible or impossible. Don't know anything. This is what needs to be done for Krishna, period. And then ahaitaki apratihata yenatma suprasidati. The service will flow from within. If that word is called perseverance, that doesn't justify that word. Perseverance doesn't justify the flow that comes from within. So here the service flows from within, unstoppable. And the attachment is so fond that it is unbreakable. And that's why there is nothing else to be attached than Krishna. So what happens in this stage? Avyartha kalatvam. Of course, they don't find enough time. 24/7 is not enough for this flow of service that is coming unstoppable to go for Bhagavan. Virakte, of course, Virakte means detachment. Are they really attached to anything outside now? Nothing. And manya sunyata. Mana sunyata means not having any false ego. Is there any false ego here? That's washed off in the first stroke itself. There is mamata. There is only sakiranugatya seva. What manya sunyata? Then asha bandha. Asha bandha is this will happen. This has to happen. That's asha bandha. It's like whether if this is going to happen or not. Will it happen? That's not like that. Asha bandha is you're so much with sakira nukatya, and it is ahaituki apratihata. So asha bandha naturally comes as a flow. This will happen. This have to happen. They don't have this. They don't even realize that they are in a mortal frame. So it is this life, and when they quit the mortal frame, then it will be next life. They are past that consciousness. They are in the internal flow. This will happen. This has to happen because they are in Sakiranukatya Seva, like that. That's Asha Bandha. And Samutkanta Nama Gane Sadaruchi. That word is very wonderful. Samutkanta. Not just Utkanta. Samutkanta. They can't wait. They can't wait to hear about Krishna. And they can't wait for the Nama of Krishna to dance on their tongue. They can't wait to Namagana Sadaruchi. That is Namagana Sadaruchi. And Asaktis Tad Gunakena Pritistala. Yeah, of course. There is a great Asakti. The devotee is like this. Even if they are physically present in a dham or not, their condition is like this. They don't even have to hold the bead bag. Their condition is like this. They unstoppable coming from within, such great taste in the nama, in the katha. And what happens to these devotees when they're actually placed in the dhama? In the dhama. It is difficult for them to contain their ecstasy, knowing that also this is where the pastimes have happened. They're already in the Dhamma, in the Nama, and on top of that, if they are in the Dhamma, what will happen to them? That is Pritistadvasitistale. Yeah, these are the symptoms. This is the condition of a Bhava Bhakta. This is Thayi Bhava. So, in this state, they are hardly aware of their mortal frame, like that. So this is Sthayi Bhava. This is Sthayi Bhava. I don't know what time it is. Yeah, past 8 o'clock. So what we have heard is from Bhajana kriya to this Sthayi Bhava. This is possible only and only and only with Mahajanayena Gatasapanta, with core bhakti, not with peripheral bhakti. Do something of this, something of that, and call it bhakti and just get stuck there. That's peripheral bhakti. All these things, and this is not the matters of peripheral bhakti. This can only happen when we get the drops of this descending mercy, because it is this descending mercy that takes us through this anartha nivritti, through ruchi, and places here in Sthayi Bhava. Shri Shri Guru Gauranga Jaita. Yes, please, that's all. That's all from my side. Yes, Prabhu, that's all, dear devotees. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mataji, for explaining the clear difference of peripheral bhakti and when we follow Mahajana Gatasapanda. So thank you so much for that. Mataji, Harvini Prabhu asked the question I think we covered.
Yes, Harvini Prabhu. All this Bhava Bhakti. This is Harvini's question is actually past Sthayi Bhava, but this is good enough if Sthayi Bhava is good enough. And after that all those are past Prema Vastu Siddhi. But this is good enough. The question, the answer is present here. Prabhu, answer to your question is here. In this mortal frame, if this can happen to us, then the rest of it is very well understood in experience. So this is good enough, Prabhu.
Okay.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hari Hari. Yes,
Thank you very much.
yes, thank you, Prabhu.